1, 2, test the mic. 1, check. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. Test the mic. Okay, good. That sounds good over there. All right, let's get this on the way here. Voice is sign up. 1 hour show coming your way here. Breaking news. A lot of breaking news here today to give you at least 2 major breaking news. All right, so we're going to be right back. Let's start the ball rolling here. No time to wait one son. We'll share some videos and we'll get the show on our way here for you. Welcome aboard again. Let me see what I want to do here musically. Let me continue with my Queen of traditional music. I'll be right back. Welcome aboard. Share the link for us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora with Dr. Sarpo, the ESOTERIC, coming to you live from Prospect Park, Pennsylvania, and these United States of America. As usual, we are glad to be here with you to have a conversation, to update you with respect to what is going on inside the county within the circumference of the United Southwest Association and SINOE County and the diaspora. I don't know what the quality of my video looks like that. Anyway, it looks good on my screen here. All right, the fact of the matter, it's my sound that you need. Okay, so we want to get straight into it. I'm giving you an hour straight, and I'm out for the day. All right, so if you want to participate, you are fine. Please share the link. For us, we will highly appreciate it. You can also watch us on YouTube. Watch the show from there, as a matter of fact. Okay, let's see here. Quickly, let me do a quick reminder here. And we're going to launch straight into what we have for you for the day. Let's see here. What's my banner? Did I delete it? Of course not. I didn't delete it. Okay. Yeah, quickly, just again a reminder of the national president of our union, President Francis Clamayo's inauguration is set for March the 5th, 2022. And so we are encouraging all of you to tell your friends, for your friends to tell their friends. Invite somebody. We're going to be the inaugural team. The inaugural team is working on the invitations and everything. Pretty soon, everything will be out for public consumption. All right. So we just want to make the reminder, to give you the reminder again. The national president of our union, President Francis Clamayo's inauguration is set for March the 5th. Okay, this is the national president. She was elected in Florida, replacing Mr. Greene Geleo. All right, so her inauguration will be here sooner rather than later. All right, so we just want to remind you over there, March the 5th. Again, keep your calendar, mark your calendar, and be a part of the great program that will be held in Pennsylvania, the United States of America. All right, let's go to the next thing here that we want to talk about here today quickly for our show. Watching from PA. Okay, welcome aboard, topic. All right, let's see here. Let me get this first talking point that we want to give you on the show. But this one, the first one on our talking point is a breaking news. And so we're going to be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news coming to the Voice of SINOE in the diaspora says the president of the USAA Delaware Valley chapter, Honorable Mayson, Togbah, appoints members of the Electoral Commission. In other words, the president of the Delaware Valley chapter, President Mayson Togbah, constitutes an Electoral Commission to take the chapter to election comes March of next year. All right, so yes, the president, the honorable president, if you don't know him, Mayson Togbah, I think I got an image here. This is the president of the Delaware Valley chapter of Mayson Togbah. Again, the guys are constitutionalists. They are not mimicking the terrible example of Mr. Geleo President and his followers. And so, recently broke the news to you. The president of the North Dakota chapter, Mr. Othello Colo, constituted an electoral commission, and by January this 22nd will be election in North Dakota. And so the president, in keeping with the Constitution as well, the president of the largest chapter in the union, President Mayson Togbah, has constituted the Electoral Commission, appointed members of the Electoral Commission, and the members are as follows. The chairman of the Electoral Commission is Honorable Harrison Youngfoyle. Harrison Youngfoyle was appointed by the president to lead the Electoral Commission. Okay, Harrison Youngfoyle is the chairman. Next to Harrison Youngfoyle, let me look at the list here before I say in the wrong order, but as a matter of fact, let me put this up here for you. It was published by the Secretary General of the Delaware Valley chapter yesterday, Osiris Goa. All right, so here he said, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The leadership of the USAA Delaware Valley chapter is pleased to appoint the below listed individuals to serve as members of the Election Commission for the chapter presidential election scheduled to be held in March of 2022. 1, again, I read that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This was published yesterday by the Secretary General of the chapter, Delaware Valley chapter, Mr. Osiris Goa. He said, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The leadership of the USAA Delaware Valley chapter is pleased to appoint the below listed individuals to serve as members of the Election Commission for the chapter presidential election scheduled to be held in March of 2022. And the officials appointed by the president are as follows. 1, Honorable Harrison Youngfoyle, chairperson. Number 2, Reverend Jackson Kamor. Number 3, Madam Gerju Gawa. Number 4, Antonin S. Doe. All right, and it said the appointment takes immediate effect. Okay, and was signed by Osiris Goa, Secretary General, USA Delaware Valley chapter, and approved. Excuse me, guy. Approved by Mayson Togbah, President, USAA Delaware Valley chapter. Okay, again, here are the officials. Yes, the chairman of the Electoral Commission, Mr. Youngfoyle, followed by Reverend Jackson Kamor, the guy Gerju Gore, a member of that team as well, and you have Mr. Doe here, Anthony Doe. All right, so these are the members of the Electoral Commission of the USAA Delaware Valley chapter. I'm very glad, I'm pleased to be a part of a chapter that obeys, to be under the chapter of the president that obeys the Constitution. All right. Again, we cannot be vilifying and disparaging and criticizing and impugning and I mean doing everything to the former president, and we don't obey the document. So I'm glad that the honorable president has taken the bold step to take the chapter to election comes March of 2022. Congratulations to the members appointed or selected by the president to lead this arduous and important process of the union. All right. That's it for the breaking news from Delaware Valley chapter. Next, we have another breaking news for you on the program. Okay, let's see what we have for you before we get to the breaking news. The information here. We'll be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora with Dr. Sarpo, the esoteric, understood by the chosen few. The breaking news we are getting now, due to illegal to spend $90,917.42 of the Sarpo people money without their consent. Due to illegally spend $90,917.42 of the Sarpo people money without their consent. Okay, we just got the contract document of Mr. Geleo, the contract document of the former president of the United Sarpo Association, who is currently in court for embezzlement. The money that the former president embezzled. The contract document is in our possession, and the mayor is saying he is undertaking 3 projects at the total cost of $90,917.42. There we are right now. The situation is getting escalated. The former president is escalating the conflict in the union. As it stands right now, Greene Geleo is not all for unity. He's all for dividing the people straightforward. Using the people money, they told us, I'm going to play the audio before I go into the document, the contract document of Greene Geleo. The chairperson of the Greene Geleo Association in the Americas, Madam Kamala Ross, reported to us on the audio, which I'm about to play to you right now so you can listen to it. They said they are not touching the $90,000 of the Sarpo people money. They are going to use their $60,000 they raised to undertake the project. Initially, they wanted to undertake 3 projects because the people are agitating for their $90,000, and therefore they are not going to touch the $90,000. But lugubriously, Mr. Geleo has submitted a contract in Liberia to the same guy, Roland Norman, a family member, to undertake fictitious 3 projects, even though they reduced it to 12. And he's saying he's sending. So in basically what Greene Geleo is telling us, he is spending $90,917.42 for 2 projects as it stands right now, because again, according to the audio I'm about to play, they reduced the projects from 3 to 2. And initially they said the price was $90,000, but because the people said they should not touch the money, and so they're going to reduce it to 2 projects, which will cost them about $59,000. All right. So now let's go, before we bring out the contract document sent to Liberia to Roland Norman by Greene Geleo. Let's listen to what they said in the audio. Okay, what Madam Ross said. Let's listen to the audio. Let me get to it quickly. Give me a second here. It is interesting. The union is actually in serious turmoil right now. Greene Geleo is every day exacerbating the conflict in the union. And we are here to update you, the people of the Sarpo land back home and in the U.S. You took your $10, your $5, $100, $200, whatever amount. You pull it together and you give it to you put it in the covers of your union. By then, Greene Geleo was in charge, and he was removed from power, or his time expired. And so when he left, instead of leaving your money in the account so that the next leader would use, the leader that people elected, Francis Myers, to take care of the money, Greene Geleo decided to misuse your money without your consent, without your approval. Now let's listen to Greene Geleo board chairman, Madam Ross, what she told us about a month ago with respect to their contracts in Liberia.
The board approved the purchase of 3 buildings.
Excuse me, what happened here? Sorry.
The board approved the purchase of 3 buildings to be built in Liberia. Because we decided 1 building in Pinetown, the nursing quarter, guest house in Jamestown, Wire, and a nursing quarter in Tinkham, Tennessee. The 3 buildings were just approved. So then the second thing was I started making multiple phone calls. So immediately I started making multiple phone calls to the other side. The chairman started I made phone calls. Nobody. And I made phone calls. Those who I may not name tonight. Sometimes the talk of our people is wanting more than the peace and unity of our people. So, I after making all those phone calls, Paddington, the chairperson, reached to me, and after our conversation, there was not a positive coming from his end. I'm not going to go into all the details of conversation I had with people. I started come 2022, and they started thinking and elect a leader that we can take this money and turn that money over to the leader, and we can all come together as one people. I told him the grand jury and put two people that put them together one. They two have a conflict in their own camp. So I don't think the girl will come back and put us together. I think we are mature enough to put ourselves together, so I think we can do this. And then when I reach out to you, so he called me back after a couple of days. He said, Madam Chair, the only offer I have for you is for the money to be turned over to the crisis administration or decide. That's okay. I know I'm late. So, based on that, and other information I was getting from people, I called a brief meeting with the secretary in Minnesota, those of us are here, and told them that I don't think they're okay to start this project because people are very concerned about the 90,000 that we have.
Okay, you heard her, right? The people are very, very concerned about the $90,000 in our possession. I don't think we're going to use the money. We are not going to touch the money. Listen to Madam Ross, okay?
In our possession. And the project that we want to undertake, the cost of 92,000 plus. Okay, what we raised during our convention, we didn't have that money in our possession.
Okay, she clear, right? Based on the amount we raised during our convention, we do not have 90,000 United States dollars. Okay? Listen to Madam Ross. She about to do what we call psychological gymnastics. Listen.
We have people on the table, and the concern of the people was mainly the money, the safety and security of the money. I decided the
safety and security of the money, okay? That's why everybody's concerned about the safety and security of the money. So she decided. What did she decide?
That I should meet with the president, other board members that were present, and executive, that we made some changes in the project. Based on that,
we should make some changes in the project, okay? At that point, listen.
We decided we're going to do two projects.
Okay. 2 projects, right? She cleared. We are going to undertake 2 projects because we do not have 90,000 United States dollars.
The nursing quarter in Pinetown and the Georgetown
Okay, so they said it was a General Assembly of the USAA that agreed to get the undertake 3 projects. But when they went to that meeting, Greene Geleo and Manaro, they say, you know what, at this point, we are only doing 2 projects. We abandoned the one in the single belt. Okay, so the single people, they do not deserve project. No, it's about Rossstown and Greenstown. And that's what we are doing right now. We don't care about the other people, the money they paid. We are only going to focus on where Greene is from and where Ross is from.
If I'm wrong, if you correct me, each of the bidders will be $29,850 and $850.39. So look at the amount. If you even will go short, we should be the total of $59,778, and we'll go short, it will not be too much. But we're going to take the 3 projects, and it's going to be so hard that we struggle to raise that money. So we decided on 2 buildings.
Okay, we will struggle. And so we decided on 2 buildings. You repeated that again, right?
So respecting my president's wish, I decided first.
It's all about Greene Geleo. So respecting the wish of Greene Geleo, she decided to do what?
My first thing honestly was, with the noise, let's start our project.
Okay. In the middle of the noise, so let's go ahead with the project. Let us not listen to the other people. Let go. We don't care. It's all about conflict. Let's go ahead.
And we're supposed to talk to him to go to building. And at some point, we will feel financially we can handle another building after the completion. That is left with the group. So based on our discussion and agreement, I was able to wire the amount of $28,000 to the building.
Okay, so you heard her. She sent $28,000 to the builder because they can afford to undertake 3 projects, and so they are only using the $60,000 the generator. All right, that's what Manaro just told us. Now the contract document is now in the possession of Doc Sarpo, the esoteric. All right, what they put on, what is on the audio that you're listening to right now, the guys have contradicted that. They have gone into the Sarpo people money, and they said, according, there are 2 projects because he just told you they are undertaking only 2 projects right now. All right, and she said it was 59,000 something. But now that amount has ballooned to $90,917.42, according to the contract document that Greene Geleo and Kamala Ross they sent to Roland Norman in Liberia. We are in serious problem here. We are in serious crisis. This Greene Geleo man who is growing belly because of the people money that he ate. The guy is 24/7 and is determined to steal from the people. $90,000 has been gone. The money that we're fighting over right now, Greene Geleo has put in his a contract document and sent it to Roland Norman in Liberia that, you know what, I want 2 projects for $90,917.42. Okay? This guy is dangerous. And I don't blame him. I blame the people that brought Greene Geleo to power. They saw what this guy was doing from the beginning. He was not cooperating with Obaku Nyomah, and they forced the guy on the people. This is what we get. The man will go use our money and drink liquor for his belly to grow. And why our people suffer in Liberia. That's what this guy came to do, to destroy an organization that was divided for 17 years. And now he said, you know what, I'm carrying you guys back to the old days. I'm going to eat your money. I don't care. Corruption is prevalent in Liberia, and I'm bringing it to the United States. That's what I'm going to do. Now, let's look at Greene Geleo document that he sent, the contract document he sent to Roland Norman, the same guy in Liberia, the same guy he gave the first Nessie Quarter project. All right, he told his vice president, the late Gus Editoff, to look for contractor. while God's doing that, he was talking to people. Greene Geleo went behind him and went to the same Roland Nyomah guy, his family member, the guy from Pinetown. And so while the vice president did everything, Greene went beyond the man and did something different. They almost arrested the former vice president in Liberia because the contractor, they have put everything together. They did some of their money, the boss and the equipment, only to find out later that they was turned down. All right. Now, let's look at the contract document that Greene sent to Roland Nyomah or the people in Liberia. Let's see the document for you here. All right. I'm not making anything up here. The document is on your screen there for you. Let's see what I can make it bigger so you can see it. You can be part of it. We are not here to trick anybody. All right. Here's the document that Greene Geleo, the contract document that Greene sent to Liberia. All right. So you see it, Nessus Quarter Construction Agreement. All right. The first one here, he did not say Nessus Quarters. They say Nessus Quarter. So quarter means one. That's how I understand the English. Okay. Nessus Quarter Construction Agreement. That's what Greene Geleo put on this document. And he said it was made the 2nd day of April 2021. Okay. The 2nd day of April 2021. Okay. Ross became chairman. April. Okay. That in August, Kamala Ross became chairman of the board of directors. If you know your months, it's not something January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Okay, August, that's when the convention was held. But they said the contract was prepared in April. Okay, they prepared the contract before they went to the convention. Okay, so you see something is not holding right there already. Something is not holding water. You did not have convention. The people did not agree on anything. And in April, you already got document prepared, a contract document prepared already. How is that possible? Who agreed on it for you to undertake Nessus Quarter? He said quarter. He didn't say quarters. He didn't say Nessus Quarters, buildings. Okay, he didn't say that. So they say here between the Sarpo, the United Sarpo Association in Americas. Okay, Greene is now writing contract for us in August, in April. All right, in April, at which time we went, I think Greene came from Liberia in April, right? All right, that's he went, he illegally took the money. So when he went there, you got to understand their contract is no different from the first one. All they did was they took some details from there, added the new information. It's no different from what we had before for the first Nessus Quarter. The details are still the same. So Greene said was made on the 2nd day of April 2021 between the United Sarpo Association in Americas. Okay, so you that are listening to me, the members of the union, did you agree on April the 2nd, 2021 for Greene Geleo to undertake projects for you in Liberia? The answer is no. So Greene said the year after called the owner, represented by its national president, Mr. G. Geleo. In April of 2021, Greene Geleo wasn't the president of the USAA. Greene Geleo term expired in 2020. So April 2021, he is not the president. He was elected in Durham, North Carolina, 2017, and the Constitution gave him 3 years. So 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, Greene time is over. He wasn't the president in April of 2021. So the guy is doing something bogus here. It's fictitious, okay? Represented by the national president, G. Geleo of the one part, and the initiator for national development, okay? That Roland Nyomah company here, of the other part of whose office is situated in the city of Zwedru, Grangely County. Liberia is the second part, and thereafter known as and referred to as the contractor, represented by its general manager and CEO, Mr. Roland Nyomah, or Roland Tai Nyomah, for the construction of Nessus Quarters in Pinetown and Sinkan, okay? Nessus Quarter in Pinetown and Sinkan, and a guest house in Town in Wakaba, located in San County, Liberia. All right, Greene Geleo is telling you that 3 projects he listed here, right? But then when you listen to the audio, they say, you know what, we are only doing 2. But why you still have $90,000? All right, He said, Mr. Manager Roland Nyomah, for the construction of Nessie Quarter in Pinetown and Sinkin, and a guest house in Jellytown in Wakaba, located in SINOE County, Liberia. Whereas the owner is desirous of having a 3 units, okay, he said 3 units here, Nessie Quarters in Pinetown and Sinkin, and a guest house in Jellytown, Wedger, okay? And it is it's supporting infrastructure hereafter called the works constructed in accordance with the drawings and specifications approved by the board of directors. The United Sarpo Association in America's board of directors did not approve any contract. All right, they did not approve any contract. Greene is lying here, and this is a criminal in nature for you to lie on people. The board of directors did not approve contract for 3 projects in SINOE County in the middle of conflict and in accordance with the generally accepted standard of construction. The owner and contractor agree as follows. Okay, Greene said the owner and the contractors agree as follows. Contract document. The terms of this contract include the conditions of this contract and by reference the provisions in other documents specifically listed in Exhibit A, B, C, D, and E. The terms of this agreement shall prevail over any conflicting provisions in the document incorporated by reference. Okay, let me go to what I want to show you. That let's show you the numbers. Okay, let's show you the numbers. Contract price. Look at here. Contract price, right? Greene got a contract price. You see, USAA, the United Sarpo Association, are herein referred to as owner agreed to pay the total amount of $90,917.42. Now, what Greene put on the document, here's the amount in here. It's what he put in the contract, the document. According to Greene Geleo, the United Sarpo Association agreed. USAA hereby referred to as owner agreed to pay the total cost or the total amount of $90,917.42 as contract price for all labor, materials, and work performed by the contractor. Now, what Greene is telling you, the guy is about to eat your money. Okay? He told you, I just played the audio, they are undertaking 2 projects, and the guy is telling you, so what they are doing is stealing. So they will send the amount that Roland Nyomah needs, and the rest they put it in their pocket and go drink liquor. So they are spending $90,917.42 of your hard-earned money. That's what Greene is doing to you right now. So you say the payments, how the payment will be made, according to Greene. Payment will be made to independent, whatever that company, ID, independent development, something for Liberia or for Kabade, all right? Are referred to and known as contractor through a bank transfer or any medium agreeable between the finance department of both institutions and USAA. The IND agreed to provide all bank details to facilitate the transfer of money to them. Payment will be made in phases. All right, so Greene Geleo, this is how you say you're going to send your money to Roland Nyomah. All right, so that you can get a share. So phase 1, Greene said he will send 45,000. But now if you listen to Kamala Ross, she says you send what, 28,000. That's first phase. Why did you send 28,000? You said your first phase is 45,000. And you send $28,000. What happened to the rest of the money? I'm not my major, but I do a little subtraction here. So the first money, they go in their pocket already. They ate the first money already, ladies and gentlemen. Your money is gone. These guys are not joking with the corruption in the USA. So 45,000 minus 28,000. So you got $17,000. It is in the pocket of Greene Geleo right now and his followers. Because they say the first amount, the first phase should be $45,000, but they send $28,000. The second phase, they say they will be sending $35,000. All right, 35 grand. Phase 3, they're going to be $10,917.42. And that gave you the total of $90,917.42. According to Greene Geleo, this is where you are right now. The people of the Sarpo land, the corruption is now on steroids. Greene Geleo and follower, they are stealing on an industrial scale, as Dr. Fambule would say. There you have it. Voice of SINOE, we do not come here to give you fake information. We'll give you the facts. This is the whole contract of Greene Geleo. Who signed it? Let's see the people that signed the document. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you. If you want to read it for yourself, I can send it to you so you can look at it. Okay? Let me see the people that signed the document. Corruption is here. So you say it was signed Greene Geleo President, United Sarpo Association in Americas. And they say here, the contract of green space here is empty, right? Well, they send the money. But Roland Nyomah signed it. Roland Tai, CEO, Initiative for National Development, attested, all right? Kamala Ross, Chairperson, Board of Directors, United Sarpo Association in Americas. Ladies and gentlemen, in April, because they say the contract was written in April of 2021, Kamala Ross wasn't a board chair, she wasn't board member, she wasn't nobody. And so how is she that she attesting to a contract document? So you can see the fraud. You can see the fraud in the union. The guys had a convention after the national convention. We had our convention in August. And after us, they had a convention. But now they're attesting to a contract in already before they had a convention. So you see the corruption. Over here, it was also attested by Edward K. Nyomah, Chairman, Board of Directors, Initiative for National Development. So that's a board chairman. So Edward K. Nyomah, everything is Nyomah, and the other guy, Tai Nyomah, you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Voice of SINOE. We are here to give you flawless information, reveal this corruption of Greene Geleo and his followers, and so that you can know. Here's the whole contract here. Now, let me show you something else. Let me show you something else. Something very, very interesting, okay? Something very interesting. I will share that same document that I just showed you, Jen. I want to show you something that is very interesting that you should know. Let's go back, share, so I can show you something there. Greene Geleo United Sarpo Association. Let's see. Hopefully, I will not have issue. Let me just close the get here. Okay. So this is what I want to show you here. Something here. Let me see. Let me see something. I want to zoom something so you can see. The confidentiality. Okay, this is what I want to show you here. I want to point out something to you. Let me see what I can zoom a little bit more so you get bigger than that. Nice, getting off a screen here on my side. All right, this is what I want to show you here. Hopefully you can see it. So over here, the subject, right? If you see the subject here, this communication is from Greene's lawyer, from Jared Nosburn, whatever that name is, okay? It's from Greene's lawyer, and he was sending this to our lawyer, okay? This is what, you see what the subject of Greene Geleo lawyer, right? He put here, you see it? They say United Sarpo versus Geleo. United Sarpo versus Geleo et al. And others, okay? So they don't want to name us, so it's an abbreviation for other people, you know, and others. Okay, United Sarpo Association versus Geleo. So Geleo is not the president, or he is not the United Sarpo Association. His lawyer is saying United Sarpo Association is suing Geleo and others. Okay, that's why his lawyer put here. So Greene acknowledged that he is not United Sarpo Association in Americas, per the communication from his lawyer here. United Sarpo versus Geleo. They don't say, let's just say Francis Meyer or Dr. Fale versus Geleo. They say United Sarpo Association. So Greene knows, and his lawyer knows, that they are not United Sarpo Association. So the lawyer said, because we, the United Sarpo Association, we are suing Greene for stealing our money. Okay, so his lawyer acknowledged that, and he said United Sarpo versus Geleo et al. you know, and he wrote here and said, Summer, as we discussed on the phone yesterday, I have attached the contract between USAA. Okay, he just told us when he say he doesn't say the contract is not for GLEO. He said USAA, so it has to be out of the president of the USAA, which is Francis Clark Miles, whose name is supposed to be here, because by virtue of the fact they say United Sarpo for the GLEO, GLEO is not the president. So the lawyer said, as we discussed on the phone yesterday, I have attached the contract between USAA and its contractor for construction in Liberia. You can see the progress payments specified in that contract. All right, so I just show you all the numbers in there that what you're referring to. I've also attached the wire transfer receipt you requested. Please let the court know whether 12-9 works for you for the continued hearing pending resolution for the injunction motion. When you are able, please let me know about the $2,000 for purposes of a joint motion. Okay, so because Greene is still requesting for, after eating all the money, he's still fighting over the $2,000 that he wanted to take in with Lucky Ali to secure this. So he's telling his lawyer, to tell our lawyer, so that he can also send that $2,000, even though he ate the $90,000 already. So he still wants more money. So he said, as an FYI or for additional information, I'm traveling today. So I only have periodic access to email or phone. Thanks. So that Greene Geleo lawyer information, everything here, okay? The communication from Greene Geleo. And the major thing you have to take from here is the title of this communication, which says that United Sarpo Association was a Greene Geleo, or Geleo and others. Okay, so Greene knows that he's not United Sarpo Association. United Sarpo Association is suing Greene and others that ate our money. All right, so that's something you have to know. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the voice of SINOE in the diaspora, the voice of justice, the voice that will make sure to free SINOE County from corrupt people like Greene Geleo that want to eat people money and they think they can go free. They can't go free with this. Yes, again, that's those that signed the document, their names over there. All right, this is the whole breakdown of the money. $45,000 for the first phase, even though they say they send $28,000 according to the audio. $35,000 for the second phase. So maybe this one, the second phase, they will send maybe $10,000 and the rest to put it in their pocket. All right. Then the last phase, they will send maybe $5,000. The rest they put it in their pocket. The guys are a bunch of corrupt people. Our docs are your that will free you from these corrupt people. They will not suppress our people. You will not eat our money. The sweat of the people will not go in Greene pocket and Ross's pocket. No. I will not be here for that to obtain. This is a new era on the dark side. You put the esoteric. You will not steal from people and you keep people poor. In your family and yourself, you are doing well here. You're going to beautiful, advanced, and Ivy League school, and what people are wallowing in poverty back home, and you are eating money. We will not be quiet. I am not going to leave Kamala Ross alone. She has put herself in the corruption web, and she is now inside for good. And so I told you the last time, we are going to file to the Board of Nursing what the fraudulent activity of Ross. We're going to file that document. We are not wasting time again because the woman is fixated on confusion. She has joined Greene Geleo to polarize the community. And we too will go after her. That's how you put the esoteric. I will start working on the document today to send a communication with all the pieces of evidence from Ross where she put her signature and defrauding a charitable organization. We're going to send that document to the Board of Nursing. And we'll put a copy of a license, which I have. No, the days of stealing and suppressing people with corruption, the days are long gone. If that's how you put there is not around, if I'm dead, you can resuscitate corruption. But every time when I come here, I see I will expose you, whether you are a man or woman. You cannot steal. You cannot suppress the people. Greene here is growing massive belly. He's drinking liquor 24/7, stealing the people money. The children are now in school in Liberia. No books. The library, no medication in hospitals. I mean, the roads are bad. Children are pregnant, women are dying on motorbikes. They put them when they are pregnant, when they are in labor, they put them on motorbikes. Greene Geleo does not care for these people. All he cares about is building palaver huts. And he's telling us building palaver huts, it costs $90,917.42. That's what Greene Geleo is telling us. Palaver huts. What are the 50 say it can't be $90,000? These guys are bent on corruption. They are bent on stealing. They are bent on suppressing our people economically. If that guy cannot feed our people, what can he not do? We gave him $10,000 and Greene did not feed our people. We gave him 12 students to give scholarship. Greene denied those students scholarship. What can Greene not do to our people? The man is a monument builder. He building palaver huts. Those things that don't add value to the population of the people. We are not going to be here for our people to meander in the desolate valley of poverty. And Greene here, he growing belly in America. The children are going to good school. And he is suffering our people. He is bent on corruption. Obaku turned over well over 90,000 to the brother, which we want to show you. That's our next talking point. That's our next talking point. This is what Greene Geleo is doing to us. The revolution that Greene Geleo brought to the United Sarpo Association is corruption, it's confusion, it's putting sisters against sisters, brothers against brothers. That's what Greene Geleo brought to us. It's not unity. The organization is called the United Sarpo Association in the Americas. It's not a divided association. And this guy who believes in the philosophy of Idi Amin, every day he's shouting out Bashar, those rebels. So he brought his philosophy of rebellism to the people and divided us and stealing our money. He compounded that with corruption. We are not going to be quiet. If anybody doesn't like what I'm doing, it's up to you. I'm not going to be quiet when people are suffering and these guys are eating people money. And they are lying 24/7. They send a communication and lying. You tell the people you send 45,000 the first phase, but you send 28,000. What did you do with the balance money, Greene Geleo and Kamala Ross? What did you do with the money? Do you think that people flew from over here, from state to state, buying their plane tickets and their own stuff just to put money in your pocket? No, sir. It is not right. It is not right today. It is not right tomorrow. And it is not right any time to come. And we want to be vibrating morally to expose you and your followers. I'm not going to be quiet. And people can call me and say, leave Greene Geleo alone. Greene must do the right thing in order to be left alone. He is not doing the right thing. How is it that Greene can come and stand over the body of the vice president and say, this is not time for peace? It's not now. We want peace, but it's not now. You're standing over the body of the man you call revolutionary vice president, potent vice president, peaceful vice president, kind man. And you turn around and say, you know what? This is not time for peace. This is the man that people are following. The man is callous, diabolical, and vicious man. Me, that's how you put it. I'm the panacea to that man evil deeds. I am the one. I am the remedy to all the people that want to engage in corruption, including Milton Tiaji. That my man, Donald Richards, and all the people are supporting. I will deal with you guys. In the not too long future, when you guys see me coming, when you are corrupt, you will run. You will run away. Because you will say, that noble man is coming. That ethical man is coming. The liberator of the people of Sano County is coming. When you're doing something wrong, you will put yourself in the proper order. Because when I see you, you'll be broad on the platform of the people. And I will expose you that I'm doing to Greene Geleo right now, who told us he sent 45,000 to Liberia, but Ross is on tape telling us he sent $28,000. Corruption is on steroid in the United Sarpo Association. And I'll go to the next one. I'm wrapping up here quickly. I got one thing to talk about, and I will be done. Now, this is what I want to deal with before I leave you. Who made Geleo president? And how much Obaku left in our account? Who made Greene Geleo president? And how much Obaku left in our account? All right, by the way, if you don't know, Obaku Nyomah is the man right here, the former president of our union. It's the man right here. Great man. After 7 years conflict, he took over. He led the organization for 2 terms. And we don't have what we are having right now. Greene was under this man, and Greene did not do nothing. Every time the man sent something to Greene, Greene would say, I ain't got nothing to say. Okay. Now, I'm about to put the former president and all those that brought Greene on us on a fire here, because this is the voice of justice. You cannot see the fire. It's about to explode. I mean, you saw the device about to explode. You saw it. It was ticking. It was just about the matter of time. And then Honorable Obaku, who did a magnificent job, joined other members of the union that they campaigned for a man who was not doing anything under his watch. And they brought Greene to us. But before we go into that, I want to show you what some of the money that Mr. Obaku left in your account. Okay? Let me show you what he left in your account. Sorry, I just have the copy in my hand, okay? And this thing is not compatible with white stuff. But I will just read the number. This is the report, the final report Obaku made before when he left office. Okay. Obaku, it's January 4th, 2017. Okay, that's when Greene came to power in Durham, North Carolina. Everything is here. I submitted the board of directors, submitted Obaku Nyomah, national president, the United Sarpo Association in America's activity report, January 1st, 2016 to December 31st, 2016. All right, so over here, what I'm interested in is the summary. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Next time we're going to go into detail because of time constraint right now. So this is what, hopefully you can see the numbers. The dark. See, so here the numbers. He said account summary, okay, summary. Operational account, available balance as of 12/34/2016. It was $4,985.28. $4,985.28. Special project account available balance as of December 31st, 2016. It was $58,520.40. He said total cash in bank for both accounts as of December 31st, 2016. It was $63,505.28. Sorry, $63,505.68. All right, $63,505.68. That's the amount Obaku left in the account. Now, that was on his watch, right? Now, it's still, I mean, that's the money that was in possession at the time. Okay, that was the money that was in possession at the time. Now, when you add, for example, the 2017 convention, right? It was still on Obaku. So that convention according to the report, we generated $31,100. $31,100. So add $31,100 to $63,505.68. Let me do the math for you quickly. All right, let me do the math here quickly. So you can see the money that Greene going around, say he the one raise money. All right, so 63,505.68, right? Plus, let me see, let me not double the number here. 63, there's 505.68 plus 31,100. 31,100. So you're talking about $94,605.68. That's how much Obaku left in the account. $94,605.68. That's the money that Greene inherited from Obaku. Okay. So the noise that going around and say, oh, Greene raised the money, it's not true. Did he raise some money? Yes. But it's not. We are telling you the balance that he started with, he began with $94,605.68. That's a lot of money. Now, when he came as president during his inauguration, it was $22,000 generated for his inauguration. Okay. And let's see here. Convention 2018 on Francis Clamayo, 75,000. So when you add convention 2019, about 38,000, I think. And so if you add the total Greene, it was $219,731.68. That was the total money the guy had. What did we get for him? One Palava hut, and they say they are building 2 additional Palava huts out of 219,000 United States dollars. The guy is the bonafide thief. Bonafide one. There's a call coming in here. Hello.
Hey, Mayson, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Not bad. Something I just want to see if you can probably clarify it or try to make, because right now, so honestly, right now I'm frustrated, I'm confused, and whatever it is. So these, did they put the $60,000 in the lawyer's account, right?
The $60,000, yeah, it's the IOTA account. So the lawyer has to give it to the lawyer to put it in the account, and our lawyer to put ours in our account. Yeah.
So okay, so it's in that account. Okay, that's because when I saw the 90,000 and 17, whatever it is, like take my heart out of my chest.
Yeah, but so, yeah, that's what according to the report, the guy here, they say is for their 3 projects, even though they say they are doing 2 projects. So they say the total cost for that 3 projects is 90,000. Yes, 90, that's why they saw. That's why in the contract document. All right. Yeah. So, but once it is signed, because it's a contract, right? So once it is signed, that means it is obligatory that you send that money, because everything has been signed and finalized. So your money is on the line. You can't change that anymore. Yeah.
I only saw one signature.
Yeah, but
only the contractor signed it, because both of them supposed to sign it for it to be legit.
My man, the people don't care. It's because the only reason you are seeing it because I don't want brought it, but the feeling doing that thing behind the scene. So I mean, that story you're seeing over there is just for the lawyer, you know, so the lawyer can defend them. But the defendant doing Liberian Mail said that Mako team behind the scene already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, along we still have the $60,000 in the account that both lawyers agreed upon, and it's sitting in there as we speak. Then that's fine. The other one, the $90,000, they will take it from Greene Geleo. That's one thing I would say. But thank you.
All right, no problem. No problem.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so that's what you're saying, guys. So I was talking about the former president, right? And so Obaku, I say yes, somebody just reminded me to North Dakota, where I think it raised about $50,000, over $50,000. So if you add all of that together, that's a lot of money that the guy inherited, that we get a guy. And what have we gotten for him? He will go to Liberia and dance. He'll go by and dance. He'll go to Iowa and dance. And go to North Dakota and dance. It's all about dancing and dancing and dancing. 1 second here, call coming in. Hello?
Hey, Dak.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Great. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
What's your
take?
Yeah, you're alive.
Yeah, first, hi. How's everything? Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. Even though I don't celebrate Christmas, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. Go by majority rules in the States, right?
All right, go ahead.
Here's a crack with jokes anyway. So, you were talking about the numbers, right? The money that generated during Obaku administration and former President Greene Geleo administration as well. Well, I think something really doesn't sound right. I think the numbers. I think we have to, from the accounting to kind of look at the numbers, because if you look based on your own calculation, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and from my own understanding too, from the convention in 2017, we went to Durham, North Carolina in 2017. Mm-hmm. We generated, I think, around 31,000. Right. And the amount that Mr. Nyomah left in the cover was around 63. 63,000.
63.
Okay. 63. So if you add the numbers together, you get around 94,000 and change. Right. That was in 2017 when we left from let's say Durham. Right. All right, but when we went to
Milton, I'm not cutting you out. Like the financial report from Greene Geleo 2019 report, right? The total they reported I was in our account was $147,085.01. Yeah, as of 2019, according to them, that's the report of the financial report when we came from Florida, North Dakota.
North Dakota, yes.
Yeah, when we came from there, so they reported $147,085.01. That's a report in my hand here. Yeah.
Okay, that's correct. So around 145,000, right?
Yeah.
After we left from Fargo. So, but the thing is that if you do the subtraction, which is just common mathematics, then under Greene Geleo administration, you raised less than less than 50,000.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He raised less than 50,000. So people are going around and saying that during his administration he raised more money. I don't know whether they are looking at the numbers.
No, but I think to be fair here, though, Milton.
Yes.
Because on 2018, it was still on him, right? Francis Clamire, 2018 or 19, right? No, 18 in Pennsylvania. We raised about
2018 and 2019 because we only had two conventions on his administration.
Yeah, but let's look at the numbers. On France, 2018, that was about $75,000 we raised, right? Yeah, about $75,000.
Yeah, there's a correction I would need to make to that.
Go ahead.
Because with the reverend, the guy who, you can remember the lady that went I attended our first convention in Durham and then died in September in a tragic accident. Husband went to that convention in 2018 in Philadelphia.
Right.
And then he promised $25,000 on top of the amount that was raised by the General Assembly. That amount was never retrieved from him.
Why Geo is not transparent. He was in charge. So how do you know the money wasn't retrieved when Greene is not honest?
That's what I'm saying. Because
so he probably got the money and did not report it.
But on several occasions, I know we met at the park, during summertime here, and he said that he tried talking to this fellow, but he did not return the money. But I'm still on the board. I was, during his administration, even the current administration, I still serving on the board. But we did not receive any form of communication from him regarding this amount, like to say, "Oh, I wrote this fellow." But
here's my point.
He's not complying.
Yeah, Milton. Here's my point. The guys they just submitted. They look at the contract stipulation, right? They just told you the first phase of their contract is $45,000. They're supposed to send to Liberia. And they are coming to the board chair, they sent $28,000. If we are not getting a report, the document, we wouldn't know. So the guys are not on it, they are not transparent. So you can't believe whatever Greene says.
No, exactly. You and I saying the same thing, right? But we are looking at our balance sheet that reflect when we came from FIGO. You get what I'm saying? Because this amount, it was not reported. So anybody can assume that either he received it, because
the man did not report the money. The man got it. He didn't report it.
The money was not reported. There was no communication sent to the board director to say, "Oh, I have made some attempts to get the money from this fellow in Canada, and he's not responding." So there was no communication at all. Absolutely, there was nothing. So my point I'm trying to make here is that because what we have on our balance sheet was $145,000 and change from FIGO.
No, 147,000. Let me know.
147,000.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So and then if you subtract the $30,000, I'm not talking about all the little money being spent here and there on a Greene Geleo minister, because he spent a lot of money. If the board wasn't even going to be proactive, and stop this guy from spending. By this time, we couldn't even have anything in our cover.
That's right. The
organization gonna be broke completely, because the speed, the way he was spending the money, which included $30,000 spent, to build a nursing quarter in Belleau Creek, no report given about it, how the money was even spent, nothing like that. My point I'm trying to make here is that because there are people that are going around, and they are not looking at statistics, they're not even looking at the common mathematics. And they keep raising Greene Geleo, the former president, that he was raising a lot of money. How the guy gonna raise a lot of money when he only raised around $50,000 cash in 2 years?
Yeah.
And he was just spending money that he wasn't being raised.
No.
$90,000 we are talking about right now, that is like $4,000 of the amount that was raised on Obaku administration already being spent. So you were getting into the money that already being spent by another president, by the former president.
Right.
So our people need to understand that these things are realistic. They are real, and nobody making out things about anybody. We have to be real to ourselves. We gotta be real to ourselves. So I just trying to add my little contribution that people are going around say Greene Geleo, he raised more money and people don't want to see him make progress. It's not what people are talking about. But the number don't even add up. What some people say the number doesn't add up, and that's exactly what happened in the administration.
Right. All right. Okay, Milton, I'm out of time now. Let me wrap up here quick, please.
Oh, thank you, Doc. Thank you for the time. Appreciate it, brother. Bye-bye.
All right. All right, so God, there you have it. Greene Geleo has gone down in history as the most corrupt leader of the Sarpo. About 63,000 plus, on Obaku. Just not adding the convention money there, the 2017 convention. The money that was already in the account, it was, again, let me verify that number. It was $63,505.68 before the convention, the 2017 convention money was added. So they added this $63,000 does not reflect the 2017 funds that were raised. No, it's just the amount that was in the account. So if you added 31,100 from the 2017 convention, that would be a lot of money. And then you start adding up the $50,000 from North Dakota, you add the $75,000 Francis Clark Meyer raised, and the $22,000 from Greene Geleo himself, inauguration. It's a lot of money. Where's the money? It's gone. We're only fighting over $90,000 right now. The man ate the money for almost 200,000 plus. and we only have $90,000 fighting over now. The $90,000, the guy has lied and said, you know what? I took $28,000 from there. And so right now he gave the lawyer about $62,000. The guy just stole your money. You're done. All right. So next time when you are electing, you are putting people in power, you have to be careful. So I just told you how much Obaku left in the account. Now, who are the people that brought Greene to us? You know, that Greene Geleo and supporter, they are not acknowledging. They will say, oh, and Greene won the election. Who made Greene to win election? These are the people, you must know them. These are the people that were instrumental bringing this guy to power. This guy, you wouldn't have won Charles Croji. Even though you didn't win Charles Croji, the people that played the games for which Greene became president are the following. Okay, the former president. Okay, obviously he wanted Greene to continue his legacy, but Greene was thinking different thing. You know, so Mr. Obaku, those guys, they campaigned vigorously. They did everything they could for Greene to become the president. But right now, Greene sees the man as enemy. Obaku now is an enemy to Greene. Greene does not want to see the ground the man works on. Yes. Another person that made Greene president is Honorable ESOTERIC. He was fully in support of Greene. And these are the gurus of our community. When they put their foot down, forget it. So Mr. Sabwe was one of the guys, but right now Greene and followers, they don't want to see ESOTERIC. ESOTERIC is an enemy now to Greene Geleo. Another person that stood behind Greene is Honorable Peasley Jar. Mr. Jar was one of the guys that also fought for Greene to be the president for the union. You know the next person is the powerful lady right here, Kalejabele Foley. Another lady, and a lady that fought for Greene to be who he is today. And these people that I just showed you, Greene does not want to see them anymore. He does not want to see the ground. These people, the worker, he doesn't want to see them anywhere. His supporters will go on Facebook and cuss the people out all day. Kalejabele, Honorable ESOTERIC, Peasley Jar, sorry. ESOTERIC, Honorable ESOTERIC, and former President Obaku. These are the people, the backbones. These are the people that brought Greene on us. And what they brought to us now is what we got. These are ethical people, by the way, honorable people. But for whatever reason, they brought the corrupt guy to us. But again, they don't know what is in somebody's head. So they don't know what Greene was thinking. But you have to look at whether the guy was working with Obaku in the first place. It has to be established. Was he committed to the cause of Obaku? No, Greene wasn't. So that was a red flag for you. But because the people never wanted Charles Croji to the point where they say, you know what? We'll do everything to bring the Idi Amin to the people. Yeah, they brought the Idi Amin to us. And this is what we got today. We didn't want to have financial corruption. We had conflict in the union. He doesn't care. We stand over somebody ballet and say, this is not time for peace. Hurricane is coming. The lion is in the cage. Roll all your sleeves. Y'all got an Idi Amin now. What do you get back on? Nothing. Palava hot. Divide people. And then the other section against this section. Single people don't deserve Palava hot. See? So that's what you have. The history of the men that Mr. Sabwe, Peasley Jar, Kalejabele Foley, and Honorable Baku brought to us. Here's the history in summary, in macrocosm, if you like. They approved scholarship, 12 students, the man reduced it to 6, and still he did not give the 6 students scholarship. Okay? He did not. He went in the account and took $90,000 from that. From 200,000 plus, he went and withdrew, and see where we are today. Okay? He went there to 2,500. Now the history the man brought to us, $40,000, $50,000, $40,000, 2 days, 90 grand. That's a summary of the man they brought to us. Now they are doing everything to take the man from. He's off our back, but the man still hijacked the account of the organization. And so they are doing everything. They are lying 24/7, lying, telling a lawyer, oh, the money we took it from the $90,000. The first phase of our project is $45,000, but we are sending $28,000. The remaining $17,000 we can share among ourselves. That's it, guys. I got one more talking point, but I'm out of time. And so I will postpone it to another time. You know, I can do it in 3 minutes, the last one. Let me get that out of the way, and then sure I don't have to come back to it. Now, the last one that I want to talk about here is what I call my thought on the pejorative term Decembrees or Decembrees, whatever they call it. Decembrees, okay? You see, the Liberian people are strange people. For whatever reason, we like to label people. We call ourselves, each other, we call ourselves negative names and refer just to divide ourselves. It's just strange. Let me read something before I really elaborate from the Constitution of the people of Liberia, the Liberian Constitution. Let me read something in here. Article 4 of the Constitution, let you say though, Article 5C. They say Article 5C. What it says here, it says they're talking about the president, the lawmakers, what they're supposed to do, right? So let's read the whole thing before we come to C. They say the republic shall A, aim at strengthening the national integration and unity of the people of Liberia, regardless of ethnic, regional, or other difference, into one ballot politic. And the legislature shall enact laws promoting national unification and the encouragement of all citizens to participate in government. B, preserve, protect, and promote positive Liberian culture, ensuring that traditional values which are compatible with public policy and national progress are adopted and developed as an integral part of the growing needs of the Liberian people. Now, the essential one that I want to focus on today is C, Article 5C. They say the lawmakers or the president shall take steps by appropriate legislation and executive orders to eliminate, they didn't say to reduce or to mitigate, they say to eliminate sectionalism and tribalism and such abuses of power as the misuse of government resources, nepotism, and all other corrupt practices. This is why they put in the Constitution. The government shall take steps, the president and the lawmakers shall take steps by appropriate law, legislation, and executive order from the president, right? Executive orders, is orders in plural, to eliminate sectionalism, tribalism, and such abuses of power as the misuse of government resources, nepotism, and all other corrupt practices. Now, the Constitution frowns on these things. The lawmakers, the president, I don't know when the last time the president issued executive order on tribalism. It's prevalent, it's pervasive in the country. People practice sectionalism and tribalism and regionalism and all those things. These things were exacerbated by the war. So you see the other tribe, they put the other tribe against the other tribe and the like. Of these things that are in the country, that are lingering in the country, should I say linger? No, they permeated the fabric of the society. On top of that, those brothers and sisters on the ground in Liberia, the brothers and sisters in the diaspora overseas, I mean, not all of them, but majority of the people, they left the country involuntarily, not voluntarily. They were coerced out of the country because of the war, the macabre war that was waged by the politicians. And so the people left the country, some in the US and other countries. Now, the war abated. Relatively speaking, there's some sort of peace in the country. And so these citizens of Liberia, they got a family on the ground. And so December, these people will say, it's a holiday season, right? It's all over the world. The Nigerians, they go to Nigeria, other Chinese, they go to China, people, Koreans, they go to Korea. People travel holiday seasons. It's not only Liberians alone. But when people come from overseas, December, they go to their own country, then the people label them pejoratively. They call them Decembrees. This is not nice. This is not good for national unity. It is a form of division and segregation, labeling your brothers and sisters that travel to the country holiday seasons to celebrate, to see their family members, to help. That is a way of stimulating the economy, because when the people go over there, they spend a lot of money. Even just at the airport alone, that's $75,000 or $75 that the people pay. It helps the economy. But people, they call them name. They give them Decembrees. It's just divisive. It is impulsive or repulsive. It is objectionable. It is unacceptable. We as a people must preach unity and start calling each other names. If you come from Liberia in January, how should we call you when you come to the U.S.? Should I label you and give you a name? No. And so the divisive mentality that we have, it has to be, it's not helping our country. Even when I went to Liberia last year, December, government official, that lady who is one of the general chief of staff for AFL or something, where my cousin lived, I went there, and she lives in the same building, and she was saying, oh, that one of the Decembrees. I mean, I'm like, this is so ridiculous. Why, if you travel to a place in a month, should you be associated with that month? It's just not right. It's just ridiculous. It's unacceptable. So when the people go there, the family members, the sisters and the brothers that are suffering on the ground, that go there and that give the so-called Decembrees, they give money. Should we call the people that come to them to what? Beckeries? Beckers? I mean, we're getting negative epithets. So we have to think and start doing what we are doing. It's not good for the reconciliation of the nation. We are dividing our people, calling people names. It's not a crime to go to your own country holiday to celebrate to see your family members. Nothing wrong with that. But you give them negative epithet. You call them pejorative names and derogatory title, Decembrees. It's just unfortunate. I got to go, guys. I'm out of time. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thanks for following Voice of SINOE. And we preach those things. We highlight those things that are not good for our country. Yeah, I got a record. I will show you next time the record of during his inauguration. I will show you the record next time. But I'm out of time right now. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for following Voice of SINOE. We are out for the day. You know how we do it when we leave here. Just change your terrible ways, your bad way. That's how I blend it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching Voice of SINOE. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.